Hey guys, how you guys doing? It's May 9th, 2019. Hoping you're having a wonderful day, a blessed day indeed. I got a couple things we want to talk about today. Let's first talk about North Korea, because early this morning, North Korea fired multiple short-range missiles during a test. All right, they landed, I believe, about 200 kilometers from their border into the Sea of Japan, and this is just coming off of last weekend where they conducted tests as well. All right, now Kim Jong-un told Trump that there would be no more tests. And President Trump today, during questioning, stated he didn't, that he wasn't happy, that he doesn't believe that North Korea is ready to negotiate once again. And it seems like these talks, ever since the Hanoi summit, have just fallen apart. Also today, we learned that the U.S. Has taken control of a North Korean cargo ship that apparently was violating UN sanctions. A lot of people believe that us taking over this North Korean cargo ship can lead to an actual ICBM test from North Korea as a provocation, as a response to us taking their ship for violating these UN violations. All right, something we need to keep our eyes on. But like I've said since the very beginning of my channel, there is no talking to North Korea. Any talks are going to be futile unless we give up way too much than we should. And that's where we stand. Talks are not going to work between the U.S. and North Korea. All right. We're also hearing from multiple sources that factions within Gaza may launch more rocket barrages towards Israel. Okay. Now, this is, as I said, this is tragic, but this is how the world works over there. We wait a couple weeks. Some ceasefire, some rocket barrages happen, airstrikes happen from Israel, the Egyptian mediators go in, there's some ceasefire that's made, it lasts anywhere between a week to a month, and then the rocket barrages and airstrikes continuously happen once again. All right. Now, this latest round that we saw was close to 700 rockets fired into Israel. I mean, that's a lot. That's the most since 2014. All right, last since there was a war between Gaza and Israel. So we need to watch this situation, even if it is the tragic norm of everyday life for people over there. And even though, most likely, even if there are rocket barrages, some fake, soft, built on a foundation of sand ceasefire will occur, we still need to keep our eyes on that situation because it's very serious. All right. Also talking about Iran, we're getting multiple U.S. officials are stating that Iran has given its proxies the green light to launch attacks against U.S. assets in the Middle East. All right, and this may be the credible info that the U.S. got when they started to forward deploy these B-52s, forward deploy the USS Abraham Lincoln, which is in the area of operations as of this morning. It went through the Suez Canal. It is within striking distance of Iran, if need be. This is all coming to a head, all right? President Trump says he would like to speak to Iran, but he also said military action against Iran is not being left off the table. Though we've talked about how that's become the new norm for U.S. foreign policy, where we talk a big talk and we carry a little stick. It's the complete opposite of what we used to do. Speak softly and carry a big stick. But that's our foreign policy nowadays. It's been the same with North Korea, with Russia, with China, with Iran, and now with Venezuela. All right, Venezuela's too busy collecting all these opposition leaders and arresting them, and it's bringing us to a flashpoint where the U.S. has to make a decision. If Maduro does continue these arrests, all right, does the U.S. militarily intervene? I don't know. It's something we have to keep our eyes on, but it definitely seems like Juan Guaido is getting very close to formally asking the U.S. to militarily intervene into Venezuela. All right, the U.S. is about to launch an unarmed nuclear missile towards the coast of Africa in a test that's supposed to be happening today. Trying to see if there's any other news that's come out in the last couple minutes that I can let you guys know about. Trump says that China deal this week still possible. The whole trade talks, the whole trade deals that are trying to be formulated between the United States and China have failed thus far. And with Trump threatening all these tariffs, there was supposed to be a meeting between U.S. and Chinese officials today, but I don't think that that's going to go very well, especially if Trump is threatening them this way. Yeah, one of the questions today is there a risk of military confrontation with Iran? President Trump responded, I guess you could say that that's always, right? Isn't it? I mean, always. I don't want to say no, but hopefully that won't happen. Yeah, I'm trying to see if there's anything else that I see to let you guys know about. The big areas we need to watch are the U.S. and Iran, the U.S. and China with these trade talks, the U.S. and Venezuela. I don't know if you're catching up with a pattern here, but it's the U.S. and somebody. But yeah, at this point, well, the biggest news right now, other than the North Korean missile test, is the fact that apparently Iran has given the green light to their proxies to attack U.S. assets in the region. And a lot of the information is coming from sources of NBC News. So we need to watch this situation as it unfolds. It's very serious. I'll have more information for you guys most likely tonight. All right, grab a beer, say a few prayers, and as always, keep your eyes to the skies. God bless.